Okay, so I'm not too far from the Dudleys, the Dudley pulverentas, and I'm going to talk about the coastal prickly pear. And it's early morning, so the flower is not open, but it has a really pretty apricot flower. This is Opuntia littoralis. Opuntia littoralis, and there's also Opuntia aureocola here too. Further away, you can't really see it. I can't really get to it. But this is the coastal prickly pear, and it's related to the choyas, which are cylindropuntia. This is Opuntia littoralis. Prickly pears have the flat leaves, and these are all full of flower buds. Wow. This one up here, I'm going to come up to it real quick so you can see flower buds. See the flower buds on that stem? So this plant grows about 4 to 6 feet high and can get pretty darn wide. 10, 12 feet. You can see lots of thickets out here amongst the buckwheat. It's only found in coastal sage scrub, south-facing slopes that are very dry and hot. Really good for dry, hot slopes area, especially if it's rocky clay like this. A really useful plant. Those flower buds are very edible. You take them, you burn off the spines, and you have a vegetable that you can roast that's very high in calcium. In fact, the Native Americans had no dairy, and this was their main source of calcium. And way back here, see if you could zoom in, do you see that purple thing? It's kind of far for me. There's not that many left because it's out of season. But that purple thing, that is a prickly pear. And that's a sweet, juicy, nutrient-packed morsel. You can make jams, jellies, wine, or just eat it fresh. Good stuff. You can also eat the stems. So if you, the stems here is an area where animals had been munching. That's where a little rabbit or somebody came and munched to get all the moisture out of the stems. You could see he munched here a while ago. This is fresh. You could again burn the spines, especially the young stems. Like this is a young this year. You take that, you burn off the spines, and you can eat it as a vegetable. So again, really good for erosion control and for human uses. Also, a lot of animals live in these things. Right here, I don't know if you could see it, this big pile looks like a big pile of mess. That is a pack rat nest there. So a lot of animals live here. And again, we're in the hills above orange in coastal sage scrub, surrounded again by buckwheat, mostly buckwheat. Eriogonum fasciculatum. And of course, the plant we were talking about is the coastal prickly pear, Opuntia littoralis.